Welcome. Have a nice day. Today is Sunday, 11th of August 2024. Starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper, the Hindu states that morning registered SEBI chief, her husband Dine Hindenburg, allegations as baseless. A massive protests erupt across the medical college in West Bengal after alleged rape and murder of the female doctor and more. Securities and Exchange Board of India SEBI chairperson Madhubai Puri Bach. Hindenburg Research alleges SEBI chief held investments in offshore funds used by Adani Group. United States-based short seller Hindenburg Research in a new report released on Saturday, August 10, 2024, that is yesterday, alleged that the chairperson of the India's market regulator, Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, Madhavi Puri Bach, held investments in certain offshore funds that were also used by the Adani Group. Kolkata doctor rape murder case. Massive protests erupt across the medical colleges in the West Bengal state of India. Police arrested the accused involved in the brutal sexual assault and murder of the postgraduate trainee doctor at a state-run hospital. Hundreds of junior doctors and paramedics boycotted duty across the medical colleges and hospitals in the state to demand better safety and security in the state-run hospitals. Massive protests have erupted among junior doctors and medical professionals in the medical colleges and hospitals across the state following the alleged rape and murder of the female doctor at the state-run R.G. Kar Medical College and Hospital in Kolkata. This follows the arrest of civic volunteer named Sanjay Roy on Saturday morning in the connection to the case. The accused was produced before a state court and was remanded to 10 days of police custody. Olympics boxing champion Imani Khalif files complaint for online harassment aimed at gender dispute. Supporters and relatives watch Algerian boxer Imani Khalif competing in the women's 66 kg boxing Olympic final match in Bibain Mesbah near Tayeret, Algeria on August 9, 2024. Imani Khalif won the women's 66 kg final against China's Yang Liu in an unanimous points decision, have been the focus of intense scrutiny. Paris Olympics boxing champion Imani Khalif, the Algerian at the center of the gender eligibility row, has filed a legal complaint in France for online harassment, her lawyer said on Saturday, August 10, 2024. The boxer Imani Khalif has decided to begin a new fight, a fight for justice, dignity and honor. Nabil Baudi said in a statement, saying Khalif had filed the complaint for aggravated online harassment to Paris prosecutors. Ministry of External Affairs and SIL signed Ministry of Union to assist launch of Nepalese Moonwell satellite. The satellite, developed in the Nepal under the aegis of the Nepal Academy of Science and Technology (NAST), will be launched on the NASA's Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle on the Great Bases. The Ministry of Union was signed by Anurag Srivastava, Joint Secretary North from the Ministry of External Affairs, and Arunachalam, a director from the NSIL. The Ministry of the External Affairs and ISRO's commercial arm New Space India Limited (NSIL) signed an agreement on Saturday to grant assistance for launching the Nepal-built Moonwell satellite, according to an official statement. Moonwell is an indigenous satellite developed in the Nepal under the aegis of the Nepal Academy of Science and Technology, the Ministry of External Affairs said. Now, going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that 2 soldiers killed, 3 injured in an encounter with the terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir's Anantnag district. 2 soldiers were killed and 3 others got injured in an encounter with the terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir's Anantnag district, officials said on a Saturday. The encounter between the security forces and terrorists broke out at Ahlan Gagarmunda area of Anantnag. Based on the specific intelligence input, a joint operation involving the Indian Army, Jammu and Kashmir Police and the CRPF Central Reserve Police Force was launched in the Kokanag area of the Anantnag district. The encounter took place in the dense Ahlan Gagarmunda forest, a remote part of the Kokanag area. As the security forces carried out a coordinated search operation, the terrorists who were hiding in the forest opened fire indiscriminately upon the approaching search parties, officials said. Paris Olympics 2024 Day 15 highlighted CAS decision on a Vinesh Phogat deferred India's champion in the games ends Paris Olympic 2024 Day 15 live updates. Ritika's exit and India's champion. Paris Olympics 2024 Day 15 highlights. India's Day 15 campaign has begun with the spotlight mainly on golf and wrestling. Golfers Aditi Ashok and Diksha Dagar ended their campaigns in the women's golf with Aditi, who stood at a formidable fourth spot in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, failing to produce her best. The golf finished with the final score of that +2, while Diksha Dagar ended at a +13 to finish significantly below the top 10. Modi in Bayan, Prime Minister recalls the 1979 Morbi disaster as he vows to leave no stone unturned. Prime Minister Narendra Modi visits the landslide affected area in the Bayan on the Saturday. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Saturday evoked the harrowing memories of the 1979 Morbi Dam disaster in the Gujarat after he visited the landslide devastated area of Wayanad district, Kerala, offering empathy and assuring all possible support from the central government. Prime Minister Modi are meeting landslide victims in the Kerala's Wayanad district disaster not normal. Prime Minister Modi visits the relief camp to meet the interact with the victims and survivors of the landslide in Wayanad on Saturday. PM Modi on Saturday said the landslides in Wayanad is not normal. I have been taking information about the landslides since the time I got to know about the incident. All the agencies of the central government who could have helped in the disaster were mobilized immediately. The Prime Minister was quoted by ANI as saying at a meeting to review, rescue and rehabilitation efforts for victims of the landslide that had killed more than 200 people. Going towards the economy of the country from the business point of view, Finance Minister to banks in a way to focus on small depositors to plug a gap with the credit growth. Banks are facing challenges on the funding front with the bank depositors trailing loan growth. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman addressed the Reserve Bank of India Central Board in the presence of the Governor Shaktikanta Das. SEBI Chief Madhubhai Bhatt had stake in attorney offshore entities, hence did not act. New Hindenburg report, she says, baseless, our finances an open book. We'll disclose all documents including those when we were private citizens, say Madhubhai Puri Bhatt and Dhawal Bhatt. As Congress wants to JPC to probe Adani mega scam, and furthermore calls for the resignation of SEBI Chief. Adani Group of Chairman Gautam Adani and SEBI Chairperson Madhubhai Puri Bhatt. Loan right offers fall 18% in financial year 2024 to rupees 1.7 lakh crore. Recovery is at rupees 46,000 crore. The mega write-off exercise has been enabled banks to reduce their non-performing assets (NPAs) or defaulting loans by rupees 9,90,224 crore, that is $117.88 billion in the last 5 years. Reserve Bank of India data shows after writing off loans worth over rupees 9.90 lakh crore in the last 5 years, the amount written off the banks declined by the 18.15% during the financial year ended March 2024. Data from the Reserve Bank of India showed once a loan is written off by a bank, it goes out from the asset book of the bank. Going towards the world news, including Russia launches air attack on Ukraine's Kyiv, Mayor says. Russia launches air attack on the Ukraine's Kyiv, Mayor says. Donor Ukraine launched a missile, injuries 13 in Russia's Kursk regional official says. Tunisia's Electoral Commission accepts just 3 candidates for presidential election. Kamala Harris's wild campaign strategy, a new approach to United States election. Greek custom agents seized more than 90 kilograms of cocaine from the ship that originated in Ecuador. Mexican drug lord El Mayo Zambada breaks silence on United States capture. Militia in fighting kills at least 9 in the Libya's capital, official says. Russia tightens security in the Kursk region where Ukraine launched in the incursion as fighting persists. Thousands of the protesters lithium mining in Serbia, officials say it is a plot against the populist president. Belarus demands Ukraine act against new airspace violations. United Kingdom storm scraps holiday to focus on the response to riots. Going towards science and tech, we have Perseid's meteor shower peaking from today. Perseid meteors streak past stars in the night sky near Amman, Jordan, in the early hours of that August 12, 2004. The Perseid meteor shower is sparked every August when the Earth passes through a stream of space debris left by comet Swift Turtle, and was clearly visible to the naked eye in several parts of the Middle East and Asia. The period of the Perseid meteors or debris are left behind by the comet Swift Turtle. The Perseid meteor shower this year began around July and will last until late August. But their peak activity is going on now. Between August 11 and 13, the shower should be visible to the naked eye in the many places between the midnight and the dawn, especially in the northern hemisphere. Local weather conditions could affect this, however. Glacial lakes multiply in the Himachal Pradesh and Tibet, posing a threat to lives and infrastructure downstream. A view of Sutlej number of the lakes is much higher in the Tibetan Himalayan region or the upper Sutlej basin in the comparison to the Spiti and lower Sutlej basins. There were 1,048 glacial lakes in the Sutlej catchment area in 2023, up from 562 in 2019. Satellite data shows if these lakes burst their bonds, downstream habitations will be endangered. But the glacier size is rapidly reducing due to the impact of climate change in recent years. There has been a gradual rise of moraine Tiamat lakes in the Himachal Pradesh and the Trans-Himalayan region of Tibet, posing a potential threat to human life and infrastructure further downstream. The number of glacial lakes in the Sutlej River catchment area has almost doubled from 562 in 2019 to 1,048 in 2023, according to the satellite data analyzed in a recent study by the Center of the Climate Change of Himachal Pradesh Council of Science and Technology Environment at IMCOST. The catchment area of the Sutlej Basin was studied from upstream of Jakhari to the Manasarovar Lake in the Tibet in the Trans-Himalayan region from where the rivers originates. New monkeypox clade IB disproportionately affects children. Over 14,000 monkeypox cases and 500 deaths have been reported this year from the 10 African countries. The ongoing multinational monkeypox, formerly known as monkeypox outbreak, continues to a significant threat to public health systems across the world. The outbreak that gained global attention in 2022 has persisted, and as of mid-2024, the World Health Organization reports that over 97,000 laboratory confirmed cases and 203 deaths have been recorded across the 116 countries, including the recent one in the South Africa, which affected over 20 patients, suggesting that the global outbreak, which started in 2022, is continuing unabated. Hidden dangers of irrational use of antibiotics on microbiome. Antibiotics, especially the broad-spectrum ones, can wipe out a large portion of the gut bacteria. This disruption, known as dysbiosis, can have several and long-lasting effects. Even a single course of antibiotic can produce a dysbiosis that lasts for months or even years. Antibiotics are often hailed as miracle drugs, capable of curing once deadly infections and saving countless lives. However, the overuse or misuse of antibiotics in humans, animals, and agriculture have several and often overlooked consequences. While the world is actually aware that such practices drive antimicrobial resistance, a more insidious danger lies beneath the surface. The true peril is the profound disruption antibiotics cause to the microbiome, a disruption that ripples out to affect the every organ and function of our bodies. At last, there is a famous quotation said by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, whose full name is Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, birth anniversary 14 April 1891, up to 6 December 1956, was an Indian jurist, economist, social reformer, and a political leader who headed the committee drafting the Constitution of India from the Constituent Assembly debate. Served as the law and justice minister in the first cabinet of the Jawaharlal Nehru, and inspired the Dalit Buddhist movement after the renouncing Hinduism. After graduating from the Elphinstone College, University of Bombay. Ambedkar studied economics at the Columbia University and the London School of Economics, receiving a doctorates in the 1927 and 1923 respectively, and was among a handful of Indian students to have done so at either institution in the 1920s. He also trained in the law at Crays Inn, London. In his early career, he was an economist, professor, and lawyer. His later life was marked by his political activities. He became involved in the campaigning and negotiations for partition, publishing journals advocating political rights and social freedom for Dalits, and contributing to the establishment of the State of India. In 1956, he converted to Buddhism, initiating mass conversions of Dalits. In 1990, the Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian award, was posthumously conferred on the Ambedkar. The salutation Jai Bhim, used by followers, honors him. He is also referred to be the nickname Baba Sahib, meaning respected father. Bhimrao Ambedkar says a very famous quotation. He says that if you believe in the living a respectable life, you believe in self-help, which is the best to help. He also says that men are mortal, so are ideas. An idea needs propagation as much as plant needs watering, otherwise both will wither and die. Okay, thank you.